Oh, jeez. God, you guys can't. I had 2 more seconds, I thought. Welcome, lords and ladies of fate, to our wonderful stream where you, the viewer, control the destinies of our players. Earn fate chips just by watching, subscribing, hosting. Spend those to buy items for your favorite players, heal injured party members, even force the players into random encounters. Tonight, we are playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, set in the world of Edinia, a place where diametrically opposed factions vie for control of the magic in the world. So, today, joining me, we have Jesse playing Holly Hera, the half-elf druid. We have Nat playing Gur, the bugbear barbarian. We have Jen Washitashi playing Poisonous Grey, the half-orc sorcerer. We have Lucy playing Edda Palm, the half-elf bard extraordinaire. No one else got a qualifier for their name. And we have Good Devil playing Quentin, the half-elf warlock? Warlock.
Whatever the hell you are.
Yeah, some sort of dude. God, we are moving right along here. Where were we, guys? I've been drinking this week, so I don't know.
The entire
I don't remember where we were.
The whole week.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I feel that. I mean, Gray feels that, not me.
We went to the boat.
Oh yes, there was a boat. Good job, Gur.
I'm smart.
So let's see. So we started the episode on the beach of Malfor. Well, anyone remember the name of the island?
Malfortina.
Malfia.
Malfia.
There you
I
go.
thought
Good job.
Malfia was the
Oh,
bad guy.
Malfornisha. That's the lady.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So we woke up to Quentin on the beach.
Quentin on the beach.
Quentin on the beach. Yeah, we woke up to Quentin on the beach, being surrounded by a bunch of what appeared to be dark elves. And from that, we found the rest of the party members recovering.
Some people did not want to wake up, and they got woke up.
Yeah, they did get woke up. Mm-hmm, absolutely. In the most, I would imagine, rambunctious way possible.
A little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
The boat sank.
Yeah, the boat did sink. It
Minor
did.
point.
It wasn't my fault.
We met all the elders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, the elders told you all as much information as you needed to know. Basically, letting you know that they were put there by the sorceress that they worship.
In a can.
Huh? My speech is in a can?
They were put there by a man.
Oh,
factory,
I get it.
downtown.
I see where you're going with that. I'm sorry, I'm just a little out of it right now. I'll get there.
No, you won't.
So, yeah, they told you that if you wanted to get the crystal that was locked away on the sunken ship, that they would make you some underwater breathing potions, but you needed to go to the caves to get a flower. To that, Edda had the wonderful idea of using her unseen servant instead. Caused a little bit of argument in the group, but at that, I think Quentin stayed behind, and the rest of the group got on a little fishing boat and headed on out, where the unseen servant did its job, and then some. Punched a little butt when they came back.
Little butt.
Little butt.
Quentin found a gnarled piece of wood. Looked almost like I would say curiously like a wand. Which I believe you pocketed.
I sure did.
And disguised himself as Holly Hera. You know, just making sure. From there, the group finally got back together to decide what they wanted to do. The decision was to go towards the caves and get the flower because underwater breathing potions could be useful at any point in time. And at that, we had a little bit of an argument.
Oh, and
Anyone?
don't forget, Shortbeard got elbow dropped by Halle Hera. That was entertaining.
Yeah, that is true. I don't know how it happened. Holly Hera was on the fishing boat, but somehow she managed to elbow drop. She gave him a little people's elbow, you know. And yeah, so who wants to tell me about this little scuffle we're about to drop ourselves into?
I did not hit
did not hit her.
Well, I mean, to recap, my character is very clearly a raging alcoholic. He's also a trickster and like a thief. So there was a portion of time in which Good Devil's character was wildly distracted. So I made that worse and then tried to steal his whiskey bottle, which I successfully did. However, he noticed it happening, and then at the very end of the episode,
Witch bolt.
he cast a witch bolt at me, and that's where we ended. Also, I did punch his butt a lot, but like, you know.
I think the unseen servant did most of the punching. It was more of a tickle.
I didn't tickle his butt. It wasn't me.
It was not. I did not tickle his butt.
I did not.
Well, you guys definitely gave me some work as the dungeon daddy, as most groups are wont to do. So let's go ahead and drop ourselves right in the thick of it. So, Quentin, you cast Witch Bolt.
Shit.
So let me take a look and see here exactly what Witch Bolt does. Let's go ahead to the spells list here. Witch Bolt. So, go ahead and roll me a d20. It is going to be your spell attack.
Oh, so it's 16 overall.
Well, that'll do it.
Will it? Oh. Wait, there's no armor. Yeah, that's right. With magic, there's no armor.
On a hit, takes 1d12 lightning damage.
On each of your turns for the duration, you can use the action to deal.
So until you give me back my bottle of whiskey, all I have to do is squeeze to roll me one of these, Gray. Squeeze.
Oh crap!
Oh. All right, so you guys are really gonna like this. So, Quentin,
This is good whiskey.
seeing his whiskey, racing away, instinctively turns to cast Witch Bolt. This blue lightning shoots from the tips of his hands, races straight towards Gray, and then, in the blink of an eye, the earth opens up around Gray, and he disappears.
So long!
And we'll get to you in a moment.
Thanks for the whiskey!
I wanted my little drinky drink back, man. That was
as the ground comes back and now there's an empty space where Gray once stood, plop, the bottle just falls right to where he was.
haha, still full? Yes. Grab it.
I quit.
Oh, just wait. You don't even know where you went yet.
It was a quarter full bottle of whiskey. Or it wasn't even a bottle of whiskey. It's a bottle of brown mystery fluid. Or mystery liquor is the way it was described to me.
Oh, hey, Bruce
Mystery
Gaskin.
liquor.
Yes, this is the new episode of WandaVision. Man, did that show take a turn, huh? Whoa.
I'm Wanda.
Yeah. Hey, Bruce. Check out our new emotes. The meta hat. Oh yeah. All right. Well. So, to the rest of you standing there, you just watched as Witchbolt flew through the air, what seemed like through Gray, and now there is just a bottle of whiskey or a bottle of brown where Gray once stood.
Maybe I'm glad I didn't drink the brown.
Mystery liquor.
We're calling it brown from now on.
Bottle of brown, indeed.
Got me a bottle of brown downstairs on the counter.
Hey.
All right. So.
I'm just gonna turn to the group. Sometimes I don't know my own strength. Oopsie.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. What the fuck was that?
What the fuck is right?
Hey, look, liquor's hard. I'm gonna hold up the bottle. Liquor's hard to come by. It's, especially this vintage bottle. It's valuable, man.
You don't even know what that is.
Okay, so where'd he go?
He went to a place.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Bring him back.
It's a dark place.
Yeah, bring him back.
What that I could.
That you could, or that you don't know how to, do you? You don't know how to, do you?
I'm not entirely sure it's my fault the ground ate him. I cast a lightning spell. I don't know what happened. Gur, what's your thoughts on this?
I don't know.
Well, we're just all out of ideas, aren't we? Oh, well, I guess we lost Gray. About those flowers.
Wait a minute. Do you really not know what happened? Like, that wasn't your spell? You really don't know what happened?
Oh, I really don't. Don't know what happened.
Go ahead. Anyone who has Arcana, go ahead and make a Arcana roll for me. Oh, I guess I should pull you guys all into the right map as well, huh? Shame on me.
I always forget my thing. It's +5. I got 19.
Oh, I got a 21, though.
All right. Well, you guys all are familiar with that type of spell, the Witch Bolt spell, and you would know that under no circumstances would that spell cause the earth to open up and swallow someone whole. Whatever happened here had to be some darker, more powerful magic.
Spooky.
So if it wasn't your spell, then it had to be something with the island.
Wow. You don't think there's a monster on this island just randomly grabbing us one by one for apropos absolutely to nothing?
No, maybe not a monster, but if it's a magical island, maybe they don't like it when
like a
magic is
sprinkler
done
for some
on their
reason.
island.
Sadly, there are no banyan trees here to hide in.
No.
I hate this.
The Markarana is not correct. Correct. That is correct, Atlas. Those are some horrible ways of spelling the Macarena.
Ha, Markarana.
Tried to spell it like Arcana. Hey, Markarana.
Hi.
Roni, San Francisco Street.
Macarena.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
All right. So as you guys are having this,
Sorry.
you guys are having this. No, you're fine. You guys are having this discussion. Let's go to the other scene here. So, Gray, you find yourself in what appears to be some kind of a waiting room. There's a small desk and a woman sitting behind the desk. She's just typing away, just ticka 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 ticka. And you can see there's one window. There is nothing but flames outside of that window. And hanging on the wall next to the what looks like the receptionist is a little poster. It's a demon climbing onto a branch, and it just says, "Hang in there." So,
I want that poster.
Atlas, get on it. We need that poster.
Your next drawing task.
Like,
So-
I will frame it if you draw it, Atlas. No joke.
I will get it done digitally so we can print it and make it canon.
We can have a merch store.
The you take a look around. You see the woman. She finally looks up and makes eye contact with you. Looks down at her notes and goes, "Poisonous gray."
Yeah.
Oh yes, please. Straight through the door. He will see you now.
Who's he? What door?
Oh, she points to the wall, and then this door appears out of the wall.
What the fuck? All
Don't
right.
keep him waiting.
But who? I mean, I don't see another way. Okay. I'm gonna open this door, and I walk in.
You go in there, and you see what looks like to be a demon. Red skin, horns, with his back turned to you. You walk in, and the door closes behind you.
Hey, buddy. It's kind of hot down here. You say you wouldn't have anything to drink, would you? Perhaps of the alcoholic variety?
He turns around and just stares at you. You can see the fire in his eyes.
Maybe you need the drink. Cool down a little bit. Hey, hot crowd we have here. Hot crowd.
I like your voice. Sounds very strong.
I'll give you a second to compose yourself.
Same to you, bud.
So, now, do you know why you're here?
I think it has something to do with the whiskey, Humphrey Whiskey Bogart up. Well, I guess I'm down now, so up there, the guy, the guy with the bolts. It's that guy? He sent me here, right? This is where he's from? Has to be.
No. This is where I am from. Now listen to me. Quentin works for me. His soul is mine, and therefore he is under my protection. I sent him on a very important task that must be completed.
Is it so? In your attempt to protect him, you brought me. He shot witch bullets at me, buddy. Again, it's very hot. Do you have anything I could drink?
He walks over to the window that is on the wall and opens it up and lets more hot air in.
Ah, yeah, feel that breeze. Really makes you feel alive.
Jesus, buddy. All right, I hear you loud and clear. Don't distract your little errand boy. Can I at least have...
Listen.
All right.
Listen.
You're terrifying.
Quentin has gone through things in his life. He spent most of his life being lied to. Therefore, he finds trusting very hard. Go easy on him.
Oh.
Knock it off.
Oh, all right. Okay.
He kind of blinks a couple of times, and then he gets ready to say something else.
Listen, I understand. You got sticky fingers. I got plenty of souls up there that have the sticky fingers. Listen, you're about to go to one of the most powerful places in all of Edinia. You really think that staff is the only thing of import there? Plenty to steal. Bide your time. You'll be able to take whatever you want. Trust me.
That sounds great. I have a quick question. Please just hear me out. Will there be drinks on the way? Are there things to drink there? Is there any way you can help me out with why I am white and sweating? I'm usually like purple, so like help me out here, bud. I got you. I'll do what you've asked me to do. It seems I can empathize. I also say backstories are really similar here, pal. So like I can help out.
All right.
He snaps his finger, and in his hand, a small bottle, maybe about yay big.
It's fire whiskey.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna reach out and take that from your hand. Please don't do anything at all. If you could just stay still and let me slowly take that from. Thank you. Okay, cool. Now I have it.
As you put your hands around it, he grabs a hold of it really tightly.
Be warned. Too much of this, and you'll be back out here to spend some more time with me.
Of course there's a catch. Well, thank you. I appreciate. Am I going to get out of here, or is there going to be?
And right at that, you don't even get a chance to finish that sentence. He snaps his finger again, and then whoosh, you're whisked away. Back up top in the real world, you guys feel the ground start to shake a little bit, and just like it happened before, the ground opens up, and whoosh, up flies Quentin. Not Quentin, Gray. And the ground swallows back up, and he falls back down to the ground.
Oh. Hey, buddy. Meet anyone interesting?
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel a little shell-shocked. Who? Give me a minute. Hold on one second. I need to get myself right, and I'm gonna just take a quick little. Don't look at what I'm doing. Take a small. I'm feeling much better. I'm not exactly sure what just happened, but I didn't come out empty-handed.
Great. Where did you get that?
Where did I get what?
Wait. Where did you go?
I don't know. Where did I don't know. I was just here. Scary man threw bolts at me. Now I'm here. You guys are asking questions. I have nothing. I've got nothing. Nothing happened. I don't know. What are you saying?
Ground kind of swallowed you up whole there, buddy. Anything happen after, the ground just mysteriously opened up?
I don't remember the ground opening up. I do not recall.
Oh, God.
Very peculiar, very peculiar.
Okay. All right, Gray. That's how you want to play it.
All right, fine. I'll tell you. What happened was.
So, Metahat, what I think's happening, what I would like to do with this, and let me know if, I think it makes sense. But I don't feel like I should be able to talk about his Dark Lord's, boss. I don't think I should be able to express exactly what happened. Something tells me that, I shouldn't be able to talk candidly about this, so I'm not. Does that make sense? I'm going to try to make it fun. All right, but is that cool?
Yeah.
Dungeon Daddy? Yeah.
And if there's negative
roll with
there's
it.
negative consequence involved in that, then I'm going to keep trying to get you to talk about it.
Well, maybe it's magic. This is the reason I can't talk about it. I literally just tried. It was like I can't actually open my mouth. So
I like it. We can roll with that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm cool with telling you about it. Let me try again. So when the ground opened up, I fell down, and then What the fuck? I'm literally trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I can't tell you.
Maybe you should draw pictures.
Well, guys, I think he probably just fell into a cellar, had himself a time, and anyways, those dandelion poofs looked really pretty. I'm gonna go find a few.
All right, fine. I guess if Gray's back, then I don't care. Let's just get going.
Excuse me, the dandelion poof dahlia.
Dandelion poof dahlia.
Oh, and if the stream would like to see this, I think if I do show all, it'll pop up on my screen for these guys. Let's show to all players. Yep. I just gotta see where that's popping up. Yeah, right there.
Yay!
That is the Dandelion Poof Dahlia.
Poof.
Beautiful.
So that's what we're
like
looking
flowers.
for.
Dandelion poof.
Pretty.
Dandelion poof.
Atlas says dandelion puff, but you know.
Dandelion poof.
Especially when it's spelled with O-U-F, dandelion poof.
Dandelion poof.
It's French,
When I wrote it into the lore, I wrote it as Dandelion Poof.
Is that with a W?
Poof.
Poof.
Dandelion poof. Anywho, who wants to go find some dandelion blues with me?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay, yep, I'm ready.
Let's
Let's
go.
just get going.
If we're just going to move on from that, then yeah, let's go.
There's nothing we can figure out now. I don't understand, but I'm honestly just done with it. I'm ready to go.
I have no idea what happened, so we might as well just move on.
Yeah, right. So Quentin's a dirty liar, but
I don't
we're
mind.
not going to worry about that.
We should ask him more questions. He shot me with bolt, and then I disappeared. Now I can't even talk about the thing that happened down in the fuck.
As you're having this conversation, one of the elves walks over to you all and goes, "The village elders expressed that we directed you closer to where the caves are." And he kind of draws you this crude map. And he goes, "Unfortunately, there aren't much in the way of paths, but there is a path close to the entrance. So you'll know that you're close if you find a path. But with the thick forest cover, it would probably take you the better part of a day to get to the caves. So it's round about midday now, so you probably would want to get started."
Okay.
All right.
Well, thanks for the map. I'll snatch the map.
You and your damn map snatching ass hands.
All right, so I take it you guys are starting to head towards
the caves.
Do you have a copy of this map to pull up?
I have a copy of a map for when you guys get close, but for as it stands right now, there is no actual like map for you guys to follow. So you guys are right about. Let's see here. Let's get my magic pen out. Let's get my magic pen. Let's do a freehand draw. Let's make it red. So right behind the village, you're trying to get right around here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is about as clear as a map in Well Classic. All right, let's do it.
Girl start ripping vines and stuff out of the way, as he did before.
Yeah, tear it up, girl. Get it.
I'll start joining him with I'll take out my longsword and start just kind of cutting through some of the forest.
Yep, and same with my scimitar.
I'm just gonna hang back and watch him do all the work.
I'm gonna hang back with Quentin. I'm sorry. Hey, Q. I'm gonna chill with you if that's cool.
It's not cool. I think it'd be faster if more of us chopped at the vine. So have fun, buddy.
Well, if you're just going to stand back there and wait, then you need to give one of us the map.
Well,
since we're up
someone
front
needs
leading
to
the pack.
watch R6 and constantly monitor where we're going, Holly.
You're fine to do that, but if
Tell
we're
me
the one
left
leading,
or
we
right.
need the damn map.
Just keep going forward there, Gur. We'll hit something eventually, bud. You see that big rock in the middle of the sky? Just keep going that way, bud.
Okay.
Yeah, what he said.
All right. So you guys are making your way through pretty uneventful. It's hard work getting through this thicket. You're not making anywhere near as good a time as you'd wanted to.
Yeah, especially because there's only 3 of us on it.
Mm.
All right, I'm helping now.
So with 4 of you, it's going a little bit faster, but it's still a dense thicket of trees, so it's not easy to get through. But as the sun starts to set, you come across what looks like to be a small clearing. It's not a clearing in the sense of, you walk through the tree line and it just opens up into this clear, beautiful meadow or whatnot. It's a less populated part of trees. So, sun is setting. You've got a clearing. What do y'all want to do?
I'm gonna
cast my fire cantrip at a pile of dry wood I see sort of in the center of the clearing. It looks like probably beechwood that's been washed up quite a bit. I'm going to just cast it at that, trying to get us a fire going. And I'm going to say...
Hey guys, I think we should just make camp. We're losing daylight. I'm exhausted. What do you think?
I'm good with
Yeah,
that.
that's a good idea.
It's not a terrible idea. And can I consult the map to see if I see any landmarks?
You can look at the map, but like I said when he was drawing it out for you, it's pretty much just a crude map, just showing you general direction of which way to go.
So it's useless then, essentially, is what you're saying. Because we're surrounded by trees and can't see anything.
Correct. But I believe more than enough of you have the survival skill. So I mean, it's pretty easy to go in a straight line.
So is the map just like? Hold on.
Is the map just like a piece of parchment or paper or leather or whatever with just like a straight line on it with an arrow?
One arrow.
It's literally just a drawing,
here.
a crude drawing of the island with the mountain in the middle.
Hell yeah!
And
it says go
kind of
towards
like a
mountain.
little. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Quentin, go ahead and be in charge of that map, big boy. You earned it. Good job. Proud of you.
Well, as far as you know, it could be the most detailed map ever.
I appreciate you, Q. Is it okay that I call you Q?
You call me what you have to.
Something must have happened down there because your whole entire attitude toward this man that tried to kill you with lightning over some brown drink.
I didn't try to kill him. I just wanted to, have a leash around his neck and be able to choke on it at any given point. Wow, that
Right,
came out
so you
wrong.
admit that you did something to him, and you know what you did to him.
Where did you go?
I am aware of what I tried to do, but it didn't hit him, so no harm, no foul.
How do you know it didn't hit him?
Hey, great, buddy. You bleeding? You burned anywhere? You good?
I mean, it was certainly down there. Fuck.
Hey, Gray, are you hurt in any way?
Like inside. Yeah.
Is any of that bleeding?
I mean,
then you're good.
inside. Yeah.
You're
You guys seem a
good.
little traumatized.
He looks perfectly fine to me. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
He's not acting fine. He's acting weird.
This is a guy that took us like just down 2 ales and went speed running the first time we met him, and this is weird.
Yeah, and
Right,
you're the
it's
guy that
weird
lies
because-
through his teeth.
It's weird because he just had a good suggestion that we stop here for the night and made everyone a fire.
Oh yeah, it's a
Hey guys, leave my pal Q alone. All right.
yeah. See, listen to that guy. He has good ideas. I like the cut of his jib.
I appreciate what you all are trying to do and say here, but listen, he's good people.
All right. I quietly decide not to trust anybody from here on out.
That's probably appropriate.
For the best.
All right. So let me tell you about how camping works in Dungeons and Dragons. So there are 2 types of rests. There is a short rest and a long rest. A long rest is at least 8 hours. A short rest is at least 4 hours. You all probably want to have someone awake at all times. It's usually good practice to have someone be watch. You probably want to, this is me metagaming here, you probably want to figure that out amongst yourselves over who needs long rests, who needs short rests. Yes, Quentin.
I can take to the group. I can take first watch. I only need a half rest.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful thing about a warlock.
I think that a long rest might be beneficial for us because then I can get some different spells, which might be helpful. More helpful than the ones I have, but I need a long rest.
So that you would know that you would need at least 8 hours of rest. So you would have to get 8 hours of rest and be the last watch.
Hey guys, here's what I think we should do. We should take 8 hours. We should chill here at this camp for 8 hours, and we should take turns doing. We should. I don't know how math works, but like we should take turns doing like 2-hour watches. There's 4 of us, 8 hours. I don't know if this adds up. What do you think? What do you think? We obviously can't just all go to sleep.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I only need 4 hours myself. So if we're talking about who's gonna stay up and just stay out on first and second watch, I'll take first watch. Who wants second?
I'll be second.
I could watch.
So that means.
Do you want to do third, Gur? You want to do third watch?
Well, there should only be 2, right?
Are we doing 4-hour watches?
Yeah.
Oh.
If a short rest is 4 hours.
Well, yep. If you aren't missing any health or spell slots, you technically do not need a full rest. With the exception of Quentin, in order to get your spell slots back, you need to perform a long rest. Warlocks get it back on a short rest.
Sleep is for the weak.
Well, I used 1 spell, so I have 1 spell slot that I need to fill again.
You would then definitely want to do a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I need a long rest too.
Yeah, I will. I'll kind of go back like the spell that I thought was going to be super helpful. It was a level 2, and I can't even use it. So.
All right. Well, I think Gur should take the other watch because he doesn't have any spells.
Just I want to play the devil's advocate, if I can. Our 2 people watching over us are my good pal, wildly trustworthy dude Q, and then our wonderfully lighthearted tree stump friend Gur.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go
I
ahead.
watch good.
I'm sure you do, pal. I'm sure you do. All right, I'm gonna see you guys. Orcs typically sleep in the woods, so I'm gonna go camp like underneath a tree over there. I'll see you guys. Good night.
All right. Good night. See ya.
All right. Good night, guys. Holly, just let Gur know. I'll wake him up when it's his turn.
Quentin will wake you up when it's your turn.
I didn't know if there was a specific way you had to communicate that to him. Time seems like a difficult concept for Gur.
Is time big circle in sky? Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and all right, so as you all are tucking yourselves away, you got your camping gear out, you're getting yourselves nice and cozy. Quentin's setting himself up to watch over everybody. Holly.
I'll be watching.
I'm sleeping.
And Edda. Both of you are having just a little trouble falling asleep fast. Both of you give me a wisdom check. Quentin, you go ahead and give me a wisdom check as well. All right. Edda, that must have just been some sort of just fleeting feeling, a little bit of apprehension about, being out in the middle of the woods. You easily push that back into the back of your mind and you're able to fall asleep to get your rest.
Okay.
Holly, you're having more of a difficult time. You get the sneaking suspicion that you're being watched, but not by anything like in the forest. Quentin, you get the same feeling, although you're wide awake.
Okay, I am going to counterproduce flame. I can really talk today. It's going great, guys. It's just a flame, and a flame's going to appear in my hand. I'm just going to kind of get up and walk over to Quentin, just ask him if he feels anything. Has he noticed anything? How's everything going? Does it feel okay? Do you feel okay?
I don't know. You ever get that strange feeling that you're not alone? Like, I know you guys are here in the tent sleep. Not that kind of not alone. Not alone, not alone. Like the not alone.
Something like that. Yes. Getting some vibes.
Some bad jujus, yes.
I'm gonna take my flame and kind of just walk the perimeter of our little area here. See if I see anything.
I'd like to pull one of the logs, hopefully by an end that isn't presently burning, as a kind of a makeshift torch. And let's see. I'm just going to roll a perception to see if I can have a general idea of which direction I'm going to huck this burning log. There you go. It's a 10. How good of an idea does that give me? Dungeon Daddy.
Super pleased with that 10. It's a 10.
It feels like it's all around.
Just pick a direction and yeet it.
Doing as
Flame.
I'm
see anything?
walking, do we see anything, or are we still just feeling stuff?
No, you don't really see anything. Like I said, you get that feeling. And how long are you willing to walk around and look?
Not long. I just put out my flame. Quentin, you got this?
I'll give you a holler if I spot anything.
All right, going back to sleep. I climb back over to my rock, and I go to bed.
After about a half an hour, 45 minutes, you feel that feeling kind of just go away.
So I'm asleep now?
Mm-hmm. But, let's see. Yes, you are asleep. Quentin, you are, doing your watch, you're looking around, and you see kind of off into the distance, you see it looks like like a bush moved. Not the actual bush, but some of the leaves inside of it moved, and something ran away from it. That's what it sounded like.
How far away was that bush?
Literally right at the tree line.
So not far? Question mark.
No, you could easily, like, without exerting any kind of effort, walk over there to investigate.
Or just chill touch at it.
You could.
And I do.
How do we want this to work? All right. I think we can make that work. It's going to be really, really interesting. So you used chill touch. Let's see. I got to see exactly how much that does.
Range spell attacks or beep.
Okay, cool. It's necrotic damage. So you go ahead and you cast it, and it shoots out this necrotic force from your hand to the bush, and it just starts to eat the life of the bush away. Go ahead and roll me a d20. No, I'm sorry, a d8. I lied.
Deuce.
About half of the bush just completely gets eaten away. The other half looks like it hadn't been watered in a while. But now that there's no leaves all around it, you see what looks like a little vial.
Oh. I wonder what that is. It looks shiny. I'm gonna walk over to it and pick it up.
All right, so you see, let's see, where did it go? I should have wrote it down. Where did it just like disappear? There it is. So you see it's a little vial. Inside of it is what appears to be a pink powder.
Huh. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and just pocket that into my inventory.
Perfect. You guys need you a Dwyer who will literally just, ooh, something fun. Let's go ahead and use it. No
Put it in my mouth.
Yeah, let's
yeah. I could use it right now. I could use it right now, or I could use it for nefarious purposes later.
There's still, I think,
nefarious plans.
Something in these woods. So, Quentin, the rest of your 4-hour shift really goes off uneventful, besides hearing that rustling and finding the vial. 4 hours comes and goes, and your watch has ended.
And now my watch has ended.
I was waiting for it. Yeah, Jen Washitashi, it is Himalayan sea salt. Why am I talking to you in the chat? Salad toss. That's better. Pink cocaine. That's exactly what it is.
All right. I'm gonna go over to where Gur's sleeping, kind of just gently nudge him awake. Like, hey, Gur,
No elbow
bud.
drops.
No, I'm gonna be nice for once, and not violently wake someone up. It also doesn't help that he's much larger than me and can probably kill me in one swipe. So yeah, we're gonna gently wake him up and be like, "Hey, bud, it's your turn to keep watch over the camp. Are you excited?"
Yep.
All right. Well, I made a nice little spot to sit right there, but just keep doing marching circles around the camp. Yeah, you can't be too careful. Okay, night, bud.
Later. And Gur will go and pull out Bonk and sit him down next to the fire. And he'll pull the fish head out and sit down next to Bonk. And proceed to keep an eye on things for a while.
Bonk, I guess, doesn't really look at you. Well, I guess in your mind, he kind of would. Peering at you with those empty, dead eyes. He goes, I was really against you putting the fish in the bag, but it gets real lonely. It's real lonely in your pack, man.
It doesn't smell good.
No, it doesn't. But I really want a friend.
Well, we'll find you a new friend. And Gur will pick up the fish head, make sure Quentin's asleep, and kind of tuck it under his sleeping bag. And then come back.
All right. Well, as this is going on, let's jump over to Gray really quick. Gray told the group that he was going over behind some trees to get some sleep, but I'll let Gray take it over.
What the fuck is going on? This doesn't make any sense.
Well, so real quick, I'm just like by myself talking, right? Like I'm like just okay, cool. All right.
Peering ever so cautiously at your new best friend.
So he's asleep. Kudos to Gur for the fish head. That was sick. But what has all that wrestling been? And he found something. Maybe I should go. Should I go steal whatever he found with Mage Hand? No. I can't. Remember, I can't do that. Listen, you gotta stay focused. If you do that, you'll be sent back down to. I can't even say it to myself. Fuck. All right.
And you're having this conversation with yourself, and Gur's sitting there with Bonk, and Bonk goes, man, the fish doesn't have any table manners, man. He doesn't have any table manners. I tell him to take his elbows off the table. He doesn't even have any elbows.
You're funny.
He goes, look, Gur. I don't know anything about anatomy. I am a dead boar skull.
That's true.
But Gur, it is getting kind of late. Maybe I should head back into the pack. I'm really tired. It's been a long day.
Who am I gonna talk to for the next couple of hours?
All right, big guy. All right. All right. So, anything else happening over there with Gray?
I think. I don't know. I don't really. I really need to know what all that wrestling's been about. And I love the guy. I love him, but I don't really trust Big Man over there to figure it out. He seems to have noticed absolutely nothing, and I can't stop hearing things in the bushes. So I'm gonna get up and start walking around the perimeter of the camp, but way far out, like into the woods. I'm just trying like a much larger circle, and I'm just trying to get an idea of what's going on. Wait, hold on.
I'm just trying to get an idea of what's going on.
Okay. So you spend some time. You're going around. You're making your little perimeter. Let's see. You're pretty far out, but go ahead, Gur. Roll me a d20. We'll make this perception.
Okay. Wait, do I have a bonus to that somewhere?
Perception. No, you do not. Man.
Okay.
Because Gur is so stupid, he gets -1 to so many rolls. It's so funny. A good thing he didn't get a -1 here. So yeah, you are far too engrossed in this conversation between you and Bonk. Like Bonk just told a joke. You thought it was
a good
hilarious.
one.
Yeah. So you don't hear any of this rustling, and Gray's doing a decent job of keeping it down, but he's Gray. He's not, unless he's super trying, he's not necessarily a quiet guy. So you're doing your perimeter around, and you think. Oh, go ahead and roll me a d20.
My stealth's pretty good. My stealth and my dexterity are pretty good. Yeah, and I am like a night creature. I'm rolling d20. Oh, me or Gur? Okay, sorry.
No. You, Gray. Sorry, there's a lot of G names here. A lot of G's. All right, you didn't notice anything.
What in the world?
You're walking around and you heard you can hear Gur laughing at nothing. That's the only thing you can hear.
This fucking loony bin. I guess I should try to catch some sleep. So I'm gonna head back to that weird little spot under the tree.
Okay. You try to finally get some sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and make a roll. Ooh, curious. Not a whole lot happens the rest of the night. It's pretty quiet. It almost feels too quiet, like the entire... I just looked over at Bonk. From all the talk of the elders about how, as of late, there have been all manner of creatures around, kind of odd that nothing happened all night. But you go ahead and sun starts to go up. It's been about 8-9ish hours. Who's the first one awake?
Me.
Grr. Right. His stomach is what actually woke him up. He could feel the grr.
Well, he was on last watch, so he was already awake.
No, this is true. He's yes. So I see what you guys did there. Thanks. All right. So who's the next one awake?
Me, my stomach wakes me up.
All right. So Ada, you roll over. The sun's starting to peek through the trees a little bit.
I'm really hungry, so like effective immediately, I'm gonna reach to my pack and get some of the salted meat I had stowed away, and I'm gonna have a bite of that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start kind of waking everybody else up too.
I'll help.
Oh God, that's not the first face I want to see in the morning.
Ollie, I did watch.
That's wonderful, Gur. How did it go? Anything exciting happen?
No.
No. How's Bonk?
He's funny.
That's good. I'm glad. I'm gonna reach in my bag and give Gur some meat to eat.
We'll sit down and eat the meat.
I'm gonna eat some meat too. Got all the pocket meats.
I'm gonna wake up Quentin first, and I'm gonna wake him up just by kind of like tapping him with my foot.
Did Gur successfully sneak the fish head underneath me? Or did that not happen?
That definitely happened. It's canon. I'm not GM, but I'll be quiet now.
Did that happen? Did I seriously miss an entire funny thing happening?
You don't remember when Gur put the fish underneath Quentin? The old chef?
Oh, it definitely
You
happened.
never
then.
gave me I even asked him to roll a perception to see if I noticed, but all right, it happened.
There, sneak.
Edda, I think it's been a little too long since your last shower. What is that smell?
I don't think that's me, buddy. I think that's you.
Yeah, I find that unlikely. I hate fish. What is it? Like, grr.
I look over at Quentin and I immediately understand what has happened, and I just start laughing.
And I look at it and recognize it's one of Gur's pets, and like, the next time you're sleeping, I'm gonna put mustard all in your sheets and just throw it.
Wasn't me. Yeah, I'm gonna point to Gray. Wasn't me.
Oh, Gur, the troublemaker.
You know, Gur, I get the feeling. Just call it a hunch that it wasn't Gray for once. Just once. And probably never again.
Oh, right. So you guys are all buddy-buddy now?
Yeah, he's my bestie.
Okay. Sure.
That sounds very
Good morning,
very
everybody.
trusting.
Don't punch his butt. If you do anything, don't punch his butt. What's for breakfast?
Oh, look, Quentin's best friend is awake. The brothers are at it again.
Indeed. Hey, buddy. To the mountain we go. Yes.
We're not even going to eat?
Y'all ate, right?
A little brunch? A little mimosa action?
Bit of this,
Huh?
bit of that. Y'all
Mimosa?
good?
Mimosa? Samosa? Am I saying this wrong? I don't know.
Say, Mama.
Alcoholic breakfast drink?
Gray, did you bring any food for yourself?
Define food. No. Does anybody have any food? I'm starving. I'm very hungry.
Just take out a wad of meat and chuck it at you. That's
Cool.
meat.
I cast fire bolt at it to cook it on its way towards me, and then I eat it cooked.
It's
I catch
already
it in my mouth.
salted meat, bud. I think you just
Y'all aren't
ashed
supposed
it.
to see that.
Oh shit.
Quentin, so as you're getting yourself together, you find a hole in your pocket.
Oh,
And it is a hole that you knew that you had 8 gold coins in, but now you do not.
That son of a bitch. No.
Fates are cruel. All right, so where are we? We are here. Okay, so you guys are all waking up, having your breakfasts, having a little brekkie.
Yeah.
Brekkie.
I need some water, actually. I'm super dehydrated. Does anyone have any water that they'd be willing to share with me?
Hope
So
you find a lake.
you know how Short Dork said he was gonna have all the food, all the water we would possibly need. I kind of took his word for it.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. Well,
I'm so sorry. I have to interrupt. I had to get a full rest in order to reset my spells. I couldn't fall asleep at first, but you said it had been 8-9 hours or so when it got up. So did I get a full rest in?
Yeah, you got a full rest.
Okay, well then, give me just a minute here.
Oh, are you rearranging your spells since you made a rest?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That is your ability as a druid.
But it's kind of cheating because I kind of know what we need now a little bit.
So, well, I mean, that's the beautiful thing about being a druid. You know, any day you can change your spells based on what you need. It's not cheating. That's being a druid. Let's see, where are we? We are having breakfast. So now, as the group is getting themselves together, Quentin, you see something glittering off by the tree line. Not near the bush you were at, but you see some glittering on the ground.
Shiny thing! I'm gonna go grab it.
It's the 8 gold coins that fell out of your pocket.
What a lucky day!
Wasn't me.
Quentin, what are you doing? Are we all ready to go?
Yeah, I found shiny things in the ground. It's awesome.
Good for you.
I'm ready to.
Yep, if you guys wanted to scavenge the surrounding area,
Yes.
anyone who has the survival skill should be able to find some kind of potable water. Potable.
I've got that.
We all have survival, don't we?
Yep. Oh, I know.
I will survive.
My survival is shit.
Is water what you all are specifically looking for?
Food and water for me.
Can we go hunting together? Can we take like a...
You are more than welcome to do things like that. Edo, did you say something? I think you might have been muted.
Silent bar strikes again. Do it. Do it. Do it. We believe in you. You can do it.
Oh no.
We believe. Yes.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay.
I just said I was looking for water specifically.
Oh, okay. Let's see. If water is what you were specifically looking for, Etta easily is able to find some like dew from leaves and stuff like that. You're able to find enough of things like that to fill up your water skin. Quentin, on the other hand, you're having a little bit more harder of a time. Grr, better eat that fish head.
Oh, I already yeeted it back into the forest.
Oh well.
I got the pocket meat.
Oh, pocket meat. There we go. Is anybody else looking for any food or water or anything like that?
Well, I take it I found nothing.
Well, I don't have
Let's
survival,
see.
so I skipped over on that one. I forget.
You can make the roll and just not get a bonus to it. So you could try. Yeah. So Quentin, you're able to find some, not blueberries, but blue berries and some pink berries.
Oh, some totally safe-looking berries. Let me go ahead and grab as many of these as I can. And instead of storing them in a typical container, I'm just gonna drop them all into the bottle of mystery liquor and seal it back up.
Sangria.
Well, that is going to be interesting. Atlas going, oh, that's gonna backfire.
I got 17.
Yeah, Holly. So you were watching Etta as she went around to all of the leaves. She's done this before apparently.
Oh, girl, you must have
yeah.
done this before. Show me how.
Yeah. So just by watching her, you get the idea like, oh, if I just go around and look for some dewy leaves and pour them into my water skin, I'll eventually have some water. So you go about to do that, and you've got some water. I believe, Holly, you still have a week's worth of provisions for you and Gur. Is that correct?
Yes. I've been keeping track of how many I've given out. I've got enough meat for 3 people for a week. So I figured that as 3 people, 3 meals a day, 7 a week. 7 times a week. And I have used so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them.
Really keeping track of her portions here. Portion control. Love it. Meanwhile, your friends are starving. People have got their
good soon.
People got their water. The fire is pretty much, it's nothing but like low embers. The sun is now shining through the trees. It's not up high in the sky because it's still, morning, but you can see everything now. What are y'all doing?
Jump back to making a path.
Yeah. Let's get back to it.
So
back on the road again.
Yep. Gur doesn't even wait. He just starts pounding away.
Hey, bud. Take 10 steps to the left, and then you're good.
Okay.
We're just going.
I'm assuming Gur just
Why?
started. Because I'm assuming because he's Gur, he just started like going
In the wrong
direction.
direction.
Yeah.
It's a good assumption. It's a good assumption. Surprisingly, though, Gur's sense of direction in the wilderness is pretty darn good.
This is my neighborhood.
All right. Well, yeah, guys, back to it. And we're feeling well rested after 4 hours. I'll pull out my scimitar and start assisting Gur in chopping down vines and woods and shit.
I'm doing the same thing. I just grab my longsword and start doing that.
Shoink. Scimitar.
So that's everyone except for Gray helping.
I'm helping.
All right, with all 5 of you going through, you actually feel like you're making like good time now. You're making up for the lost time that you had yesterday. If the villagers were anything to be believed, another couple of hours and you'll probably be there.
Cool.
So as we're going,
Hey guys,
Yo.
where are all the dangers that we were warned about in here?
Left. Right. Oh, they're
Like,
all
this
just scared
seems
of me.
like-
They won't attack us ever. Left. Right.
they're all scared of me.
Left.
Okay.
Listen,
I think they're more
if
likely
you
scared of us
knew
here.
what I
Let's destroy
do,
the rainforest.
you would also be afraid of this guy. Because when he hit me with those bolts, what happened was I fell through the earth and then I thought maybe a new day. All right.
Yeah. I'll keep trying.
Thanks.
One of these days you'll get there and you'll be able to tell them about, about things, about the way of the world.
Soon
Hey, you're
we'll have a
afraid of him.
side quest here.
Once there was this guy who fell into the earth and then
Yes. Amazing. That was
That was
almost
funnier
as
than it
good
should have been.
as Baby Shark. Almost as good as Baby Shark.
Oh, that was so much better.
No bias.
Really, the lyrics for me.
Yeah, that's what made it.
All right, so you're cutting through everything, and then, whew, man! All of a sudden, you finally break into a part of the map, the thicket of trees where the trees start to thin a little bit more, and you can see what kind of looks like a path. Did we roll for Quentin's XP? Yes, Atlas. He found his gold. You need to upgrade that internet. He found it. It fell out of his pocket in the hole. Who's over here making sounds at me?
Balls, guys. I'm that man.
All right. Well, at the request of a few of our players, we're gonna go ahead and do our halftime intermission. We'll go
Halftime
10 minutes
show.
early today. Yeah, and you know what? It's gonna be way more entertaining than the Super Bowl halftime show because
I'll see you
man,
there,
what a
Super Bowl
snooze
show.
fest!
Look, hey, where am
Was
I?
it
Where'd you
I
guys
didn't
go?
watch it.
Look,
Was it really?
Wow! It
Was
doesn't
it
really
actually
work
a
when you
snooze
got a
fest?
background. Yeah.
I wasn't entertained. I suppose if you like the
It wa-
weekend, you might have enjoyed it.
I do like the weekend. Was it so?
Hey,
Oh, we
I
lost
like
the
how,
board.
yeah, I like how the weekend won a Nickelodeon Kids Choice Award for a song about doing too much cocaine.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh,
Play the world.
Very fitting.
Okay, BRB.
All right, well, since everybody's left me, what do we want to talk about? We got some stuff going on. We've got the D&D going on Wednesdays. Obviously, you know that. You're here watching. Thursdays, that's tomorrow. We have our wonderful Rifts campaign that's going full steam ahead. The band of players is finally starting to hit their stride. Oh, can't wait. Hey, while none of them are here, do you guys want some teases? Let's just do a couple teases. Yeah. So here's where they are now. Oh, no. Here's where they are now, everyone. Yeah, we're in the forest. We are in the forest. And if you're seeing an ad right now, then you don't get a tease at all. So yeah, we've got that. I've got the cave. Ooh, yeah. You guys want to see the cave? Yeah, this is the cave, which somehow got messed up. Oh no, it's what's it called? Dungeon fog. Yeah, you won't be able to see it, but you can try. Here we go. What do you guys see? Oh, you see some stuff here. You see nothing, because I don't know how to work Roll20, in case you guys hadn't noticed. Oh yeah, the dandely poof. Let me do this quick before anyone comes back. So we're gonna bring the players over. We are then going to reveal the whole map. I don't know if you can see it over here, but there she is. There's the dandely poof. I did it. Well, you're just behind. Oh, balls is right. So yeah, there it is. She's beautiful. She grows, in the dankest part of the cave. But let's go ahead. Oh, we gotta sneak this away. We gotta sneak this away before they come back. Reset the fog. Oh yeah. Well, I gotta make it so that they can see. I gotta make it so they can see. Oh no, we've got someone back. Quick, the jig's up, everybody. Back to the island. I was just giving him a little tease while everyone was away, showing him what's in front of you.
Oh,
all.
is it the same tease I got at the beginning of the stream or not stream? The call.
No, this was full on. I gave them the map. I showed them the map.
Well, they feel special, I'm sure.
They should.
Sure.
Ma said I was special.
I bet she did. All right, let me get back to the map we're on. All right, so when we get all the players back, we're gonna need a marching order from everybody. I need to know which what order y'all are standing
March.
in. March.
Me first.
Okay.
I think it's gonna go Gur, in order of the way that we said we were joining. So it's Gur, Quentin, me, Holly, and then Gray.
Okay. That's a good marching order. So, whoop. No thanks. Gur. Quentin. Etta. Holly Gray. Oh, hi! We got the whole crew back. Perfect. Okay, so is that a suitable marching order for everybody here?
Yep.
Fine by me.
Perfect. So let's go ahead and put y'all in that. We got it going right here. So I'm going to pull you all into the map so you guys kind of break through and you find yourselves on the path.
Oh, sweet. No more chopping?
No more chopping.
Yay. Oh, map.
I already see a flower. I'm gonna go get it.
Wrong flower. Oh, no.
Take it anyway.
No.
Yeah, pay no attention to the person who just had to fix his stuff in the middle of the stream for whatever reason. Pretend that didn't happen.
Fake
Pretend
chips
it was
awarded.
always this way. Oh, thank you. All right. So you're gonna slow down with your running around there. Otherwise, you're gonna bite off more than you can chew. So
Are we going to fight?
let me go ahead and pull the map over as far as I can, so that way we get a good view. Phew, man, my internet today is a struggle bussin'. Okay, that's good enough.
Kitties.
Wow.
All right, so you guys find yourself here in the path. That's the marching order. What do y'all want to do?
Found a path. It's this way.
Oh, finally! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's about time. Does anybody see any kind of clear way that this is definitely going to the caves?
I mean, they said we'd eventually hit a path, so I guess this is it.
And do we know? They said that the flowers were only inside the cave, right?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so let's keep on going to the
Grows
cave.
in the deepest, darkest, dankest part of the cave.
We're gonna
To
The
dig
flowers.
the roof, Dahlia, in the deepest. I can't believe it.
Oh no, guys! Holly Hera's speech impediment is
It's contagious.
Yep, that's the word I was looking for.
Wow, it really is
Thanks.
contagious. Oh my gosh.
Are these the flowers, guys?
No, girl, I don't think those are the flowers. They're in the deepest, darkest part of the cave.
Feel free to pick them though, bud.
Okay.
Have a ball.
I'll pick some flowers.
I'm gonna join him.
You can put them in your bag, see if they help with that fish smell.
Yeah.
Bonk might like that.
Gur, you hear a muffled oh hell yeah from your pack. The rest of the crew obviously hears nothing.
Can I try to climb a tree and see what's ahead?
Sure, yeah, go ahead. And so basically with this
head's
top-down
right here.
view that we have here, imagine that if you are on top of one of these bushes or trees or whatnot, that you're actually underneath the tree. Use your imagination.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could definitely climb a tree. You would make an athletics check. Would that be athletics?
I could do, wait, I might be muted still. No, I'm not.
Nope,
Okay.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yay. I could do athletics, acrobatics, maybe, question mark?
Yeah, go with whichever one of those is your better one.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I am a generous DM.
All right, so I want to go up here and climb this guy right here.
Acrobatically.
Yes, in an acrobatic manner. I'm
Absolutely,
going
you
to
like-
launch myself up there and swing over the branches and all that jazz.
Perfect.
But you only get a perfect score if you nail they stick the landing.
Oh, don't worry about that. I will definitely do that.
Always stick the landing. All right, so off into the distance, where is it? I had you right here. You see a creature where I literally just had it. Oh, that's gonna irk me to no end. All right, well, I'm just gonna use. Oh, is that it?
You're from Baltimore.
Right. What did I say? Irk.
You did, yes.
Yeah, that is a thing. So I'm just gonna use this. So off in the clearing, you see.
A Pegasus?
It says Pegasus, but it is not. Ignore the name that it says.
I don't see a name, I just see what it is.
Make a, since you were the one seeing this, I'm gonna make a nature. Yeah, nature check.
Okay. Okay.
All right, what you see in front of you is a hippogriff.
Ah, okay. What do I know about hippogriffs?
You're a wizard,
I'm
Harry.
going to tell you, yeah. You know a bunch because that was one excellent roll. You know that they are large beasts with sharp beaks and claws. They're generally a very wise creature.
Okay.
And you know that they can fly. You also know that they are relatively social animals, so where there's one, there's probably more somewhere.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna climb down from the tree and stick the landing.
Oh, roll me a d20 for the landing.
Okay.
So
wait.
you-
She gets a
you-
+5 to that, right? With athletics?
acrobatics.
Whatever.
Oh, I should.
Yeah, you do get a. Yeah, it's an acrobatic move.
Oh, well then,
14.
Yeah.
All right. So you get down there, and to the untrained eye, looked like a perfect dismount. But you could have stuck that a little bit better. But it was still clean.
Okay. Once I get down, I want to. I'm not going to say anything quite yet. I'm just going to go. I'm going to go up to this animal and see if I can just like bond. Like, I'm not going to try and speak with him, but I'm just going to. Can I roll for animal handling to see if I can like get up to him close?
Absolutely.
Okay. Then that's what I will do. I will do that. Unhappy.
Yeah. So you take a couple steps forward to kind of like you get your hand out and you're
You have
keeping
to
yourself
bow.
low. This is not Harry Potter. As you take one step forward, though, the hippogriff kind of puffs out its chest and takes one step back, kind of like taking up a defensive posture.
Okay.
Do any of us see this? Hold on. Yeah, do any of us see this? Besides her?
Quentin, roll me a d20. Well, now that everybody's moving themselves closer.
Nope.
No, you're off looking at some trees. Something caught your eye.
Okay, well, I'll go back because I know that I know that they're highly social creatures, and I don't want to piss this guy off, and I don't really want to use my spells up right now quite yet. So I'm gonna mosey on back here. Hey guys.
Oh, hey, Heather, what's up? Did you see anything from that tree? That was an awesome dismount, by the way.
Thank you.
Never seen anything any better. Like, it must have been the best. I mean,
Well, you know what? I completely unrelated, but does anybody know something about hippogriffs? Hippogriffs.
I feel like I would know something. Do I know anything?
Anyone who has nature, go ahead and make your roll. I mean, anyone can roll. Just add your nature.
+3.
Hey, Gerd, you want to catch up with me to the guys? You want to run up with me to the guys? Want to go catch up? We have plenty of flowers. Gerd, you might be muted.
Gur is muted.
I think we're done.
Me too, bud. Hey, what are you guys talking about? There's a lot of hubbub up here. What's going on?
Do either of you know anything about hippogriffs?
Oddly enough, I don't have nature, but I do have animal handling.
So I think that's a yes from the big guy. I think big guy could help you out. Why don't you move on up there and help Ed out a little bit?
Well, I rolled. I'm waiting to hear what I know.
yeah, same.
Okay, let me see this. Sorry, I was planning out the next thing here, guys. All right, so Quentin, nobody. One day you guys will all learn Roll20, and then you'll be better at it than I am. So, Quentin, you definitely know the most here about hippogriffs. You know that they are, as we said before, largely social creatures. They tend to be a little skittish towards humans. They can end up being pretty friendly in the right circumstances. Some people have even been known to have them as mounts. But if they are angered in any way, they can be a fierce beast.
Okay. And along with what appears to be my natural, full, and robust knowledge of hippogriffs, do I know anything that's a common thing that they all seem to really like?
Oh yeah, they love. Let's see. Chat. What do hippogriffs like? What do they love? We need to know.
Do they like berry infused liquor?
I'd be really careful about giving anybody that. Oh, I shouldn't have said it. Shouldn't have said anything. They love meat. They also enjoy shiny objects, gemstones. Like I said, they are more intelligent than most beasts, so they would put value in things that most beasts wouldn't even care about. Like a dire wolf doesn't care about a bag of gold or some emeralds, but to the hippogriff, he looks at those things, he's like, man, that's pretty. I want one.
All right.
So we got that going on.
I guess which pull
Okay, well,
no, I'm kidding.
The reason I ask is because when I climbed the tree, I saw one. I already went up to him a little bit, but I don't think he liked me very much.
Yeah, no, you don't approach those things without at least a gift in hand, and that's even if big guy's even in the mood for it. That said, if you want to, maybe offer him some pocket meat, or if you want to talk Holly into offering some of hers, that might do it. If you got anything shiny on you, they like that. I don't really have anything on me that fits the bill, so I guess you're gonna have to go try say hello to the hippogriff, and he is, so.
Well, that was my hesitation, is because the only thing that I really have is my food, and I don't want to give that to him.
All right, so what you have to do is just take one piece of it, just a little piece. It doesn't take much, and then just make sure you have it outstretched in your hand, and run at it at full speed.
I don't think that's
Make
a
sure you
good
keep your
idea.
palms flat.
I'm hearing this conversation, right? Because I'm right there. Yes.
You are right there, yeah.
I'm concerned about giving up any of our food. We don't know how long we're going to be out here. We need to keep that wood. Do you think a gold piece would be shiny enough to get its attention, or for it to accept as a?
It's absolutely possible. Just like I said, Hallie, you want to be very careful with these things, so make sure you have it outstretched in your hand, running at it at full speed.
All right, Mr. Genius, what are we supposed to do when we actually get them on our side?
At that point, they'll just they're very social creatures. So if it likes you, we actually might have either some allies or at very least mounts. If you get one to like you enough, he'll let you ride him.
All right.
Just as long as you run at it at full speed.
I've got a gold piece in my hand.
Yeah, Holly, that's a lie. Don't listen to this guy.
Yeah,
just walk up to him.
I do not.
Well, hold on there, Etta. One of us came to the other one asking what we knew about hippogriffs. You knew the name. I knew everything else. So, you see that tree stump over there? Go ahead and have a seat on it. Holly, have at it.
Hey, sir. Before you disrespect me that way, I didn't know nothing about hippogriffs. I'm asking you guys
Yeah,
because
like I said, you knew the name. It's a start.
Ignoring that.
12, 13,
Either way, whatever
13.
I think
Okay, while you guys are having this conversation, you guys are in the middle of this argument back and forth. Gur just dives into a bush.
Oh boy.
And you see him come back up with a cute little bunny rabbit.
Will this work?
Again, Gur, outstretched in your hand, run at it at full speed. Go get him, buddy.
Don't do that.
Now, I have animal handling, so I feel like I would know if this is probably a good idea or not.
Yeah, you've been in the wilderness long enough to know that running at any animal at full speed is probably not a good idea.
All right, well, I just rolled my animal handling.
Yeah, that's a good enough animal handling to know that. So, are you gonna attempt to make the offer?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, so Gur starts approaching. He puts himself in the spot and slowly starts to walk.
And I will get down on my knees to make myself less imposing.
That's good. That actually puts you pretty much on the same level as most of the rest of the people. You see the hippogriff kind of takes a step forward, takes another step forward, starts sniffing around you.
Full speed, buddy.
And then he kind of sees this rabbit in your hands and bends down and grabs the bunny by the scruff of its neck and sets it down on the ground next to it and kind of gives it a little nudge, and the bunny just takes off behind the hippogriff like, oh, thank you so much, you freed me from this crazy beast. And the hippogriff just kind of looks at you, sniffs around a little bit, and then takes a step back. But this is less of a defensive posture he's taking. He just takes his step back and then kind of starts going about his business, poking around, eating some grass, So successful, kind of.
I'm gonna.
I think he's okay.
I'm not sure that Gur, your actions won him over for everyone, so I'm gonna also approach slowly with a gold piece extended. And I'm pretty fucking short as it is, so I don't need to get on my knees.
Full speed.
Right.
Full speed.
All right. So good thing. So you have it out. You have it outstretched in your hand. You don't even get to where Gur is. The hippogriff kind of shoots its head up and looks around and sees the glittering gold in your hand and comes over much quicker this time. Goes past Gur and kind of it's right up in your face. Looks you up and down. Sniffs around. It kind of looks at the gold coin and then looks back at you almost like it's looking for approval.
Now bow to it. Unmute yourself while
Go
you're
on.
at it.
Go on, take it.
It, carefully, hesitantly, goes and picks it up with its teeth and then wanders back into the bush where it disappears.
Motherfucker stole my gold.
Make sure you delete that gold from your inventory.
Because it gone.
Well. Who
Well,
knew?
that sucks because those things can fly, and they might have been able to fly us to the cave, so I don't know where that guy went.
Well, hey, it's kind of like Spider-Man. Everybody gets one. Now you got somebody out there that owes you one, and
Yeah,
it's like the mafia.
You never know, Etta. We might need a quick way out of here, and hopefully that hippogriff remembers us.
Oh,
right,
there's different flowers. Are these the ones?
It looks like fruit.
No, those are flowers.
Oh, fine.
I know that because in Incarnate, The asset is called flowers.
Technically, flowers produce fruit. Just throwing that out there. Not all flowers.
All right, so we got a marine biologist in Edda. For Gray's over here, a botanist. Who's got some other skills they want to tell the group now?
Well, I only take all the maps because I'm a junior astrophysicist.
He says that, but he's really a junior cartographer. And who's a cartographer anymore? Come on.
Why astrophysicists and maps?
Hey, okay? Hey, you're not supposed to question me anymore. All right.
This is me.
This looks like a lovely. Hey,
All right,
can I rummage a bush? I'm gonna.
Okay, if you guys are running around over here, okay, I'm gonna have to move you back a little bit. So right as you get to where Edda is, as you're running towards this bush of flowers to check, you hear something from across the way.
Hey guys, I hear something from across the way.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, I wonder what these are.
If you thought hippogriffs, you'd be wrong.
No, I'm thinking.
Like the little fairies that were trying to rob our fucking camp. That's what this says. Has to be.
I'd like to do a perception check, see if there's any spider webs around. No particular reason.
I mean, you're more than welcome to. Uh-huh.
See, perception. What? There it is. Yeah.
Whoop. There it is.
All right. Did everyone roll perception here? I mean, not perception. What's the word?
Initiative.
Initiative. Thank you. It's like a voice.
And yeah.
Right. Where did we start initiative rolling? Gur, is this 14? Is that your initiative?
10.
No. Okay. So Holly, is this
I rolled first.
So that's your 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And technically, don't forget your plus initiative. So mine is 14.
Yeah. What's your plus initiative there, Holly?
So she's got 15.
Two.
15. Gray, what's your plus initiative?
+4.
You got some good decks.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm sorry. +1.
Oh, push.
I completely misread that.
All right. Well, I got to scratch you off now and put you down at the bottom. Well, not at the bottom. Closer to the bottom. And thank you to the people who put your pluses in already.
Oh my God! There's so much snow.
Is it sticking yet?
Yeah.
Nice. I ain't going to work tomorrow.
Boo. Boo, snow. Boo.
I like snow.
And Gur with the 10.
Gur with his flowers.
Mm-hmm. Quentin, that was your perception check?
It was.
You were looking around for spider webs, but you just can't see any.
Son of a bitch.
What it do? Looking for the thing. I really should have put this in better. Where did I write you down? Right here. Okay, that looks good. We're gonna say that is the thing. So we got one of these. We're gonna make him the red one. We have another one. He is going to be. Oof. Oh, stop that. He's gonna be the blue one. And these guys just drop down from the trees. They're drop bears. You got to watch out, guys. Watch out for the drop bears.
They look like sloths, but they have like a bird beak.
These are called
With
axe
Baraka
beaks.
arms.
These are called axe beaks. Bipedal bird-like looking things.
They're by what?
Bipedal.
They're murder penguins.
Okay.
Bipedal.
They pee twice.
I'm not Topedo.
All right, partner. Which color are you gonna be? Okay, so there's the 5 axe beaks that you can see.
That we can see. Ominous.
Okay, so let's see. As the battle is starting, before it's starting. Let's see, who's gonna find this? Who's gonna find it? No, it can't be Gur. Gur does not find this.
Gur doesn't find anything.
No, nope. It specifically cannot be Gur who finds this. Holly.
What did I do?
So right before Quentin is saying, "Hey guys, I see something in front of us," you notice a strange patch of mushrooms at your feet.
Hey guys, there's some strange mushrooms at my feet.
Okay, can I?
Anybody want to come look at these mushrooms?
Don't eat them. They do weird things.
Good eye, Gur. Good eye.
Good eye to you too. I don't know. I mean, can I roll for nature? What am I? Do I care about these mushrooms? I don't know.
Yeah, what are these mushrooms?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
Huh?
I'm gonna roll for my nature knowledge. Roll for my
Gotcha.
nature knowledge.
Yeah, we're retconning the battle. We've already rolled our initiative. We're ready to go for that. But let's just say this is happening right before this is happening.
I have nature.
Yeah,
too.
they look like mushrooms to you. They definitely don't look like poisonous.
Hey, cool. Are those mushrooms? I'm gonna go grab them and add them to the bottle of mystery liquor and berries, and now mushrooms.
I want to roll for my nature as well.
Okay.
Look at us, 2 peas in a pod, Zaretta. 2 peas in a pod. So I don't recognize them as poisonous. They just look like some mushrooms.
Hey, you guys gonna eat those?
I don't know.
I didn't
not
bring
familiar
any
with them.
food.
Mushrooms are a great source of protein.
Let's see, so nature, I got +2 as well. But
There it is.
Ooh,
Q
Quentin knows
purple
something
today.
about mushrooms.
Dang.
All right, these look like garden variety normal mushrooms to you.
Okay, so I need.
Yeah.
So I knew
so
no
Quentin-
more, no less than the people that rolled 8. That's awesome.
No, these look specifically like common edible mushrooms to
All
you.
right. Well, then, knowing that, I would like to pick them and place them into my inventory.
I'm going to pick one and eat it.
Oh wow! I wasn't expecting that to happen.
You didn't want to do that. Oh, that.
Yeah, salad toss. That's why you need to watch the Thursday streams as well. Dwyer will be your favorite character because he will do anything just for the lulz. Okay, so
now minus the 1 mushroom that Holly.
we are gonna resolve this in the order in which it happened. So Quentin goes down to grab the mushroom, or one of the mushrooms. Goes and picks it, and as you pick it, the spores from the mushroom kind of dust off from underneath the cap and hit your hand. At that moment, Holly goes and grabs a mushroom and eats it. You're staring at your hand and you can start to feel it tingle, Quentin. You start to feel it like getting really tingly, and then all of a sudden it bursts twice the size. You now have one giant freaking hand.
Oh, this is gonna. This is a whole new definition. You guys happen to see a bush I could have a few minutes to myself with? Do I still have the mushroom in hand?
Yes, and at that
You
moment,
got one mushroom in hand.
you're about to. As the moment that you look and you notice that your hand has literally swollen to not swollen, mind you, grown to twice the size of its normal self. You turn over and you see Holly starts to almost vibrate, and as this happens, she literally doubles in size. You are now
Giant Holly!
You are now twice the height, twice the width, twice the length, and you are 8 times as heavy as you were before.
Ooh.
Also, you feel this uncontrollable rage start to build inside of you.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Fuck it, I want to do that too. Where are these mushrooms? I am all of a sudden very inspired, and I want to find out where the rest of these mushrooms are.
Say it
Are
one
they
more
just
time.
on the ground?
Just real quick, were these mushrooms an object redemption of some sort?
So if you remember last week, Salad Toss asked very nicely if he could redeem something and have it be a secret. I told him to DM me after the show and we would talk about it. He DM'd me the next day and we discussed what he wanted the item to be, and voila, here we go. Just keep that in mind, lords and ladies of fate. If you're watching live, you absolutely can do stuff like this to affect our game. It is fantastic.
We encourage it.
To affect our game, yes.
All right, so if the mushrooms are still on the ground, I want to take one and I'm gonna eat it.
Let me see exactly how many there were. I wasn't expecting everybody to be so hell bent on this. Now remember, we're metagaming because Holly hasn't divulged this information, but the rage is slowly building inside of her. There are 4 mushrooms, so Holly has eaten one, and Quentin has picked one. So there are 2 more remaining.
All right, I'm gonna eat one. Because I saw what she did, and I don't really care what the side effects are. I just think it's so cool.
The exact same thing happens to you. You start to feel this tingling, and all of a sudden it looks like from the outside preserver that you're almost vibrating very fast, and then all of a sudden you shoot up to 2 times your size.
Fantastic.
And 8 times your weight. You are now like shoulder to shoulder with Holly Hera, and you are both like towering over everybody. Even Gurr is like looking up.
You're looking
like,
bigger
what?
than you.
Well, actually, Gurr's off in the corner here. I don't think he's even noticed what's going on just as of yet.
Gurr, look, Gurr. I said, look at me. Great.
I can imagine the headache you'll have in the morning when you awake from this. So in the meantime, sleep well. Dream of large women.
All right, there is one more mushroom on the ground.
Can you guys hear me?
Now we can.
So I'm really far away. So my character is all meta. My character has absolutely no idea what's going on. Essentially, I stood back here because move my character. I'd like to put it in the story. I'm not aware of what's happening. I'm assuming there's a battle that's about to happen, right? So I could just simply move forward, or this could be an opportunity.
Well, look, I watched a group play, and one of their members was a halfling rogue. Because he was a halfling, he was always afraid of getting into fights. So when the battles would start, he would always run off and hide somewhere. So like you trailing off behind, that's your character, man. Keep it going. You know, don't compromise. Be you. You do you, bro.
All right, cool.
All right, so we've got two giant women, half elves, and now as this has happened, oh, and one half elf with a giant right hand.
Gonna make for a hell of a stranger later.
I mean, it's gonna be like you're sitting on a giant pillow trying to get that thing to fall asleep. Oh, yeah, there's not enough palm for the face. It's perfectly fine. All right, so now that we have resolved that, at that we see the group of beasties over here, which we need to actually move the map for the audience. Oh, now the audience can't see Gray. Oh no.
Oh no.
He'll catch up.
He will. He always catches up. Death by Snoo Snoo.
Snoo Snoo.
Hey, don't talk about Gur's mother like that. You were getting ready to say something, but no. All right, so I got sidetracked by our little mission here. Let's do, we've got 5 guys right here.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, they got a really killer hot dog. Okay, 3, 9, 13, 14, 15. What is Holly? What is your dex? Quentin, what is your dex?
+2.
No, what, the actual number.
Oh.
What is your dex? If it's +2, then it has to be what? 14 or 15?
I don't even see it. Where would it be on the character sheet? Oh, 14. Sorry, 14. I'm an idiot. It's 14.
All right, so you go first.
Not an idiot.
Giant.
Because I'm a giant. We've got red, green, blue. What is that? Is that orange or is that brown? I can't tell. We're gonna call it orange because it looks orange from my perspective. And purple. Holly, you're first.
Well then. I'm assuming if I'm larger, does that mean that my my move also increases?
Yeah, pretty much. You've got a larger gait, so you've definitely you've got the ability to walk faster. So you can move 60.
I'm gonna. Does this beast up my magic as well, or just like my fist power?
Just physical.
What are we gonna do?
Although it would be really funny to imagine you swinging what would normally be a regular size scimitar, which probably looks like a tiny little cheese knife now in your hands.
All right, so I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip.
What? This giant size? You're gonna cast something?
Yup.
One
At
of them.
red guy.
I'm with you. I'm with
And
you,
that,
Greg.
just wait. And that is going to do 1d6 piercing. Wait, I'm not as close as I want. What am I doing?
You're doing Thorn Whip, you said. Create a long vine-like whip covered in thorns that lashes out at your command. Make a melee spell attack against the target. If the attack hits,
It hits.
the creature takes 1d6
Oh, I rolled the wrong
piercing.
thing. Gosh, that
Yeah, you need
before. Can I still keep
you
that
need to-
6 though, bruh?
No.
Ah, you jerk. All right.
There you go.
But then watch this suck.
Call.
About half.
But since it hit, it also yanks that brother real close up to me.
Because you are now a size larger, you now can use the Thorn Whip like a get over here. Literally grabbing him and pulling him directly in front of you.
Awesome. And then for my bonus action, I want to grab him by his face and lift him up and smash him on the ground.
Well, normally a bonus action can't be an attack like that, but since you are essentially picking him up and putting him down,
and I'm full of rage.
We can make that.
It's not really an attack. It's just expressing an emotion. Getting my feelings out on red guy.
Don't worry, that rage is gonna. You don't want to be around when that rage builds. Oh, really? Is that how we do it here? So that's. Okay, so 21 minus 3. 18. Okay. Wunderbar. So let's see. Go ahead and roll another d6. This will be the force of him slamming down onto the ground. 4 damage. Okay. Next is actually that guy. And he is terrified. Terrified. Let's see if he's going to run away. How scared is he? Oh, yeah, he's scared. This is going to give you an attack of opportunity.
All right.
Good.
So can I whip out my scimitar and like slash at him while he's running away?
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
I believe that's a 1d. You'd still roll your attack, so you'd still roll your d20. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Roll your damage for your scimitar. I believe it's a d8.
D6. Should not have gone up.
I was wrong.
Should that have gone up when I leveled? No, because it's still the same scimitar.
Yeah, no, you stayed at level 1 and your scimitar level 2.
Yeah.
Man, battle's not looking too good for this guy here, is it? Just minding his business, sees a group of adventurers, thinks, man, easy pickings. Let me go on out. Oh my God, look at these giant women. Quentin, you are next to go.
Okay, so first and foremost, with my bonus action, I would like to. There's 2 remaining mushrooms on the ground by my count. I would like
One.
One. Okay, then with my left hand, I would because the right one's already enlarged. Pick up the other mushroom, and now I got 2 in my. Yeah, I'm gonna put those into my inventory.
Okay, so you've got 2. Just like the first one, the spores from the second one get onto your left hand, and now you have matching giant mittens. Imagine the jokes that people have made for the past 4 years about Trump's tiny little baby hands, and do the opposite. Now you've got these giant hot dog fingers.
Yeah, hot dog fingers. 6.
Do you have hot dog fingers? AstraZeneca can help.
Oh no.
If you have hot dog fingers that last longer than 4 hours, get more buns.
Get more buns. That was good.
All right.
All right, so now you have 2 large hands.
So, riddle me this. With oh wait, no, that's yeah, that's creating a thing. Never mind. Well, since I'm still kind of out of range a little bit still, I guess we're gonna go ahead and cast Chill Touch at the the guy in green.
The one pretty much directly in front of you.
Yeah.
Well, not directly in front of you, but the closest one to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's a weak one.
Yes, he is. About to be weaker.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that hits. Well, you see what I do. Basically, all of the monsters in D&D, their stat box, they come with what their hit points are supposed to be. But next to that, it says what you need to roll to get that.
Am I still quiet?
So, I can hear you.
What the okay, I'm so sorry.
I roll for their health every time. It gives you a nice little mix. So some guys are going to be like big beefcakes. Some of them are going to be little twigs. And you rolled your D8. So your chill touch goes, and you can see it kind of eating away a little bit at the axe beak. Some of its feathers have turned black.
Yeah, take that.
He actually almost has just as much health as the guy who got the crap kicked out of him. All right. He wants revenge. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Are you doing anything else?
No, because I've used everything. My
Got
move,
it.
my bonus action, and my action.
Oh, that's right. You did do a bunch, didn't you? 1, 2. He's going to come on over here, and he's going to be a little axe beak. So, let's see. +4 to hit. Okay. What's your AC?
AC is 13.
That's a hit. 1 + 2. Where are you, Mr. 8? There you are. 6 points of damage. So he runs up to you, squawking. You can definitely now see up close the necrotic damage that you did, and he just chomps down on your shoulder with his iron-clad beak.
Motherfucker! I just got this shoulder last week.
Alright, that's all he's gonna do. Gray, what's your dex? Your dex is really good, isn't it?
No, I lied to you when I said it was. It's +1.
+1, so what's that?
First 13.
12, 13? 13? That's good enough.
So 14, I guess.
So you're going to go before the guy in blue. So go ahead, it's your turn now.
I'm way back here, though.
You still are in initiative. You still have rolled. While you are not with the group, you are still taking your actions in turn.
Okay, so I am where I am, which is cool. My light crossbow range is only, it says between 80 and 360. So is it 80 I'm accurate and then it's less accurate as it goes, or how does that work? I are noob.
Say it one more time.
I have a light crossbow. That's my only like real ranged attack. It says my range is between 80 and 360. I'm not exactly sure what that means or how far away I am from these guys.
Basically, if you are outside of that range, you are making a shot at a disadvantage.
Gotcha. Well, I'm within 360 feet. Within that, shouldn't I be? Are these blocks?
They are 5, correct. But I would argue that through the trees, you would have a hard time seeing. So I'd make you roll disadvantage anyway.
Okay. Well then. Well, heal for Q. That's nice.
Yay.
So as you are taking your turn, Quentin is breathing heavily, holding his shoulder.
Ah, my stupid shoulder.
Overheal. So what do we want to do for that? Okay, so you're gonna get something that I don't think we've discussed before. They're called temporary hit points. So you lost 6 points of health. You healed for 8. So you're going to give yourself 2 temporary hit points that once you lose, they're gone. You don't get them back when you heal or rest.
Good.
And I think that's how we're going to do the heals here from this moment forward.
Okay. Thank you, Atlas. Most honorable K-Pie to the rescue.
All right, so we are at Quentin now.
Well,
Not Quentin. I'm sorry, Gray.
Everybody
Still
quitting now.
I didn't get full sleep, so none of my spells are back. All I have is cantrips right now.
Did you at least have 1 spell slot left? I thought you had 1 spell slot.
No, I have so far. Did I sleep after casting sleep in the first battle? I did, right? We went.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
then you should have them. You should have them all. Yeah.
All right, cool. Then I definitely have both. All right.
And I believe you have 3 spell slots now, but I could be wrong. Let me verify that.
I have picked 2 so far, so I don't even know what the 4th one would be, or the 3rd one would be. I can add.
Well, you got a spell when you leveled up.
Oh shit. Well, I guess I could do that later, right? We don't want to waste precious battle time with me picking a new spell, right?
I mean, we're getting close. We're getting about a half an hour away from
Closing time.
Closing, pretty much.
Right. So what I'm going to do then in preparation for fighting is I'm going to cast mage armor on myself, which is going to give me... These guys don't seem that tough, but I'm going to do it anyway. Gives me 13 armor points plus my dex, which is also 13. So is that 26 armor?
You're casting what now?
Armor.
Mage armor?
On myself?
I don't think that works the way you think it does.
No.
AC becomes 13 plus dex.
Plus your dex modifier.
So 14. So my armor is not 14.
Okay. So you're going to cast mage armor. Do me a favor, roll a d20.
Sure. I forget how to use this every single time. Ooh.
Please.
Ew.
I want you to roll a 1 on that so bad. Yeah, it's fine. Your spell is cast perfectly, easily, expertly.
How do you hate me?
I really, really want wild magic to become a thing.
Wild
magic. I'm thinking about bumping down the requirement from rolling a 1 to rolling a 3 or lower. Thinking about it.
I gotcha.
Thinking about it.
Well, so I've done that, and now I have a move action. How far can I move? What is it, 30?
Since you've already used your action, you can only move 30. If you hadn't cast Mage Armor, you could have moved 60.
Right. Okay. So I'm now mage armored up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's right about here-ish. So I've moved up a little bit. And that's and I'm going to say at the end of my turn.
Hold on, guys. I'm coming.
Yeah, Gray, you do have 3 first level spell slots, so you can cast 3 spells, or 1 spell 3 times, 3 different spells 3 different times.
Awesome.
I believe Magic Missile was the spell that you ended up settling on, but you can wait until later and actually pick something, like go through it and pick something.
Did we? Okay. All right. Thank you.
You were a little inebriated when we did that, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. So you made your move. Perfect. Edda.
Yes. So how much more can I move with my new size?
You can move 60.
Okay. Well, I mean, like with my my stride is bigger. So do I have an additional? Oh wait, you just said I can move 60 because earlier I could only move 30.
30, correct.
That's why it's okay. That's what I'm okay.
Gate. Yep.
So,
What Salatal said. You have a large gate.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45, 50, 55. Wait. No.
Your first diagonal movement, if you wanted to get, where are you trying to go?
I'm going to move diagonally here. I'm trying to get in the middle of all these guys.
You can move right here.
Actually,
would
wait.
put you.
Okay, yeah.
Because you also have to think that not only are you, bigger, but you're also longer. So what would be out of range for melee for most people, you can actually reach across and whack somebody.
Okay. So this tree in front of me, it's a fallen tree, right? So are they all just kind of sitting there, or is it like?
Imagine that the two of them, that look like they're standing on it are standing kind of in front of it.
Okay.
And the one behind it is actually behind it. There's no one standing on the tree itself. And it looks like the size of a standard tree. With your newfound strength and size, you feel like you could easily hoist that.
Did you say something else? Because I think I lost.
Oh, I said with your newfound size, you pretty much feel like you could lift it.
Lift the tree? Okay. All right, so I'm going to try and lift the tree and hit everyone with it. Like in one foul swoop. One foul swoop? One foul swoop?
Fell.
Fell?
Oh.
Okay,
Fell.
in one fell swoop.
All right. Well, they're all pretty close together. So make me a strength check. Now, here is the great thing about strength now for you. Your strength has been doubled. So
okay.
Your strength would be, what is it, like an 11? Or
Yes, it's an 11.
So your newfound strength is a 22. And that would give you a modifier of +6.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll me a d20. We're going to see how easily you...
Oh. Dang.
I mean, so you're not able to like pick it up and it looks a little heavier. It's deceptively heavy. Feels a lot like dead weight. You go to pick it up, instead of being able to like use it as a weapon or swing and hit all 3 of them, you kind of just get it up to about shoulder height, and then you end up, it slips out of your hands and you drop it. That does do some damage. So do me a favor and go ahead and roll me 3 separate d6s.
Okay.
Oh, let's make them d8s.
What?
All right. So this guy right here takes 3 damage.
Oh, okay.
And that puts him now at 12. Okay. This guy takes 6 points of damage, and he has 1. Ooh, so he's not looking hot. And this guy right here is at 21 minus 2.
Oh, now we know.
Yes, but which one?
Orange. Because you're going from left to right. Because you're normal in some regards.
I still like to listen to my TV volume at an odd number.
Ugh.
Wait.
Why are you this way?
It's increments of 5.
That makes it better, but still? Why?
Here's the
I
thing.
like it on a volume that I can hear it appropriately. I don't care what number it's on.
Exactly. If the number is 23, I don't give a fuck. That's the volume I'm listening to my TV at.
Okay.
You just pump it up the extra 2, you get a little bit of extra volume in. It's
Then
a
25 is
nice,
too loud.
solid number.
All right.
What's a TV?
Forever in character, our boy Gur.
Right. Gur, do you have inspiration die? Do you still have an inspiration die?
I don't think so.
Then give yourself an inspiration die, because I love the fact that you keep yourself in character no matter what. You're like Sacha Baron Cohen. You don't come out of character until the DVD commentary has been filmed.
That would be Robert Downey Jr.
They both do that. They both also have the exact same amount of syllables in their name. What is this?
I've never seen the two of them in the same place at the same time either.
The same person!
Do you guys think, could Robert Downey Jr. be a Sacha Baron Cohen skit?
No.
Is he doing a bit?
What do you mean?
Or vice versa.
Anyway, Mr. Blue, he is going to get the heck away from these women, and since he's he's not. He's going to move straight over here, and he's going to make an attack.
Ooh, bold man.
Yeah. You know what? Let me see. Does this spell change your AC? That's a really good question to know, I think. So Warlock has this? You guys can talk amongst yourselves.
Hi, guys.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I'm coming.
Guys, where's Gray?
I don't know why I sound like a ghost.
He was back there
Ray,
fucking
get
around
your
a bit.
ass
I think I hear
over here.
something. Also, Gur's like all up in with the flower bush still.
I like flowers.
Oh man, I've been screwing this up. My apologies. So we're gonna go ahead and we're not gonna retcon. We're gonna leave it alone. I apologize for improperly knowing how this works. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and
So not knowing?
yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, you guys who are large here, you still have your movement's still technically 30. But the movement was right. You moved 60. It's how you would have ended up You would have ended up being in the same spot anyway.
Wait, why is that way? That's crazy. I'm sorry.
Your weapons. Your weapons grow with you. I should have given you an extra D4 of damage here, Holly, but I digress. We'll move forward, and now we know for the future.
Wait, so our weapons got bigger, so that what does that mean about our gait is still bigger though? Like our stride is still longer. So why would we only move?
Because I just made your pieces bigger, so basically a
Oh.
move of 30 would still move you the same amount of distance.
Okay, gotcha.
So your speed stays the same, but because you are larger, you do have the larger gate. You get places quicker.
So maybe if we had things like energy expenditure, that would be changed. But because it's still the same mechanics of like what we need to adhere to by the map.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Like I said, we're kind of doing this ad hoc a little bit. When Salatos tossed me the idea for what he wanted this item to be, I was like, ooh, we can kind of just adjust a spell that already exists and make it the effect the mushrooms. So Axebeak here is kind of angry that you tried to hit him with a tree. You dropped a tree on him. Seriously. Who drops a tree?
An angry large woman.
It does not change your AC. In fact, I would argue, I'm not going to do this because the spell doesn't say anything specifically about this. I would argue it's easier to hit you now. But that's just me.
I mean, yeah.
She fall harder because she's bigger.
Yeah. What is your AC, Edda? I think it's like 14.
Yeah.
14. Okay, so this Axebeak, he tries to nip at your ankles, and he just can't seem to find any kind of flesh. He's just chomping at the air.
All right.
Blue. Last two are 9 and 3. So Gur.
What do I see?
So from where you are, let's move the map so that way the audience knows where you are.
Would he be able to see mine and Edda's heads like above the trees, or are we not that
yeah,
tall?
definitely. You guys are tall enough that he could definitely see two large bodies off in that clearing by the path. You can definitely hear what sounds like a scuffle, but through the trees right there, line of sight, you can't really make out any details.
How far can I go sneaking?
Oh, sneaking. Sneaky sneak. Is that all you wanted to do? Because of fun.
Yes.
You could move to around here if you're going straight through the trees. And I'm assuming, wanted to stay in a sneaky sneak. You could move somewhere around this area.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
So anywhere in here. I love that I figured out how to do that, and I love that I figured out how to clear them for when y'all start getting a little artsy. I did after last stream. I literally spent like 20 minutes trying to click on all the stuff you guys drew on the island. I was like, wow, click it.
Oh, God.
I'm just drawing the mushrooms.
All right, so Gur, you could still, if you have anything that requires a bonus action, you definitely can do that.
Gonna draw my maul.
Absolutely, you can use that as a bonus action, and then I would also like you to roll a stealth check because as you approach, you're definitely within these guys' range here.
Now I don't have that feat, so I don't get the bonus, right? I just do regular D20.
Correct.
9.
Luckily for you, I think that the axe beak has not good perception. Oh yeah, he's got some bad perception. Let's make a roll.
We're similar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're all too concerned with what's going on. They've got giant women standing directly in front of them. Yes. Oh, you're just doing your giant woman dance.
Giant woman.
Is that what they do in
I
Attack
am a
on Titan?
giant woman. Yeah, everyone keeps telling me I need to watch
Very
that.
Zoidberg, if you think about it.
All right, so we've got that going. We're good. No one. You, sir, are the reason why I researched specifically how to turn off table flipping as an option in Tabletop Simulator.
He typed the literal worst. That's
Anyway, now it's going to be Monsieur Orange, who is not going to move at all. He's going to try to attack this giant beast of a woman. He does not. So, much like his friend, he's just giant target, and he just can't seem to find pay dirt. And then, last but not least, Purple, and you're going to hear him. He turns and starts making some sort of squawking. Yeah, I don't think anyone speaks that language. And then he's going to turn in front of him and go straight up to Etta. And he doesn't look so good. He hits. He's going to take a bite.
Oof.
4 points of damage.
Okay.
And that will conclude. So here we have another issue. We have another interesting issue, guys. So we've got about 15 minutes left. That's definitely not enough time to start a whole nother round of combat. Do you guys want to try, and if we go over a little bit, finish up the round? Do you guys just want to call it here and pick right back up next week at the start of this round of combat?
I mean, that all depends on how close we are to like vanquishing these foes. Am I wrong? So probably can't divulge that information.
I can't divulge that information. I will tell you this battle is probably going to be a little bit longer than one more round.
So
yeah, regardless of what we do, we're going to be stopping in the middle of combat here and picking it back up. Do you want to push and go a little bit longer? Do you want to call it, or do you want to quit in the middle of a round?
I think that we should wrap it. I would rather not quit in the middle of a round of combat. And I don't think we're getting through another round in the next even 20 minutes or so.
That's what I said, yeah.
Yeah.
It would probably take another like 25 minutes or so.
Atlas
and Atlas
wants to sleep,
yep.
so, from all the heals that I've been given, I cannot even... I give you the heal of time for sleep.
Well, that's wonderful. Does anyone have any comments or concerns or anything? We do have a few minutes to kill. We can talk about what you experienced, the fun you had along the way today. Anything that you're looking forward to?
Can I?
Yes. We've almost seen full Gur.
True.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah. Yes. Soon. Full Gur.
Can I quickly with you get that other spell? Is there spells I can
Sure. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to go into your player's handbook.
Okay.
Go to spellcasting.
Okay.
Go to sorcerer spells. And you already have mage armor and sleep. Pick one of the first level spells out of there, and that is your new first level spell, and you have 3 spell slots. You should be able to click all these.
So I'm picking not.
You're picking a first level spell because you do not have any. If you go to in the player's handbook, I want to show you something. Go to classes. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and show this to everybody. We're gonna show all the players.
My fucking PDF viewer is a piece of shit. In
No,
here?
they're not.
That's in here?
Yeah, it's in here. It's in go to your journals. Go to the player's handbook. I spent a lot of time putting this together. You'd better use it.
Thanked you for it, and then somehow forgot that it existed. All right.
Yeah, you did. Go to your classes. Go to classes.
The classes, nothing happens.
You click classes and nothing happens.
Yeah.
That's because you should be able to. It says it's in all players' journals.
You did it. It was already open.
Oh, shit.
That didn't sound good.
Yes?
Oh, guys, this chair leans
so-
really far back.
Oh, I really
come you
wish
had to
I
have the
really wish you
background
didn't have the
on?
background. I know.
Dinga.
I would have paid extra to see that. Dinga. So if you go to your sorcerer page,
Yeah, I'm here.
Gray, the picture at the top, if you click that, you'll get a big view of it. So you're a 2nd level. You go over to known cantrips. That hasn't changed. You still only know 4 cantrips. But your spells known has increased by 1, so you've learned a new spell. You also have an additional 1st level spell slot. So now you have
3.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, where do I go to that list of spells? Is that...
So if you go back to the player's handbook and you go to spellcasting,
then...
and you sorcerer spells.
1st level. Hey, yo.
Yep, there's a wonderful table for each level.
Dude,
I just want to look at this. Look at this, Lords and Ladies of Fate. This is the kind of love that you get. And it's just disrespected because they don't even know.
I appreciate you, bro. I'm sorry.
Wait, do we have Google Drive?
And, and you know what? The one person in this group that would appreciate it the most is the other DM, but he doesn't have a character that uses spells, so it's kind of lost.
Yes. Oh my God! Why does it lost to me?
And also, everyone, I took the liberty of also adding all of your 2nd level spells into your spell tables there. So you can, if you want to look through those before you level, you know. All right, so anyone else have any questions, comments, concerns?
What is Brian?
I don't know what that is. He's trying to squish my head. He's trying to see.
Tweezers?
He's squashing my head with tweezers. Yeah.
Squish it. Squish it.
The head.
Squish it.
Why you do that?
You go to
Why
sleep?
You do that? Did what?
Did Jesse go to sleep? Did Holly Hare go to sleep?
No, she's right there.
I don't see her. I don't see her. She's in the Skype call?
Yeah.
I'm right
You're
here,
in Twitch. How does this thing
Joshua.
call? This is weird.
Joshua.
I hear you and see you in the Twitch.
Ah.
In the,
Joshua.
I hear you. You're there somewhere.
So we had a very eventful battle so far. Only 1 round through. Hey, Lords and Ladies of Fate, question for you.
We're in battle?
Yeah. Do you guys want access to be able to view some of the stuff that we've been creating for the stream as far as like lore and all that kind of stuff? Because if that's the case, I could make that happen for you all. Do you guys want to have as much knowledge as the players do?
We don't have
don't
that
have
much.
They really don't. It wouldn't take long.
It's on the
I
Google
actually have
Drive.
to do some. It is on the Google Drive. You all too can be a part of
The Google Drive.
fucking-
Welcome to the Google Drive.
What I'll do then is I will make a separate Google Drive folder just for the audience to give you all more
That
info
would
than
be
they
fun
have.
if you could make it like a Google Drive that we can't access, so you can give them little nuggets and stuff.
Ooh.
Actually,
I like that.
giving them information that we won't have ahead of time is a great idea. Also, I know there's not as many people in the chat as there were originally, but Armand and I have been tossing around the idea. You know what? Hold on, I'm not going to talk about this yet because maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah. Don't talk about it until it's like a definite we're doing it, because then
Gotcha.
you bring it up, you put it out there, and then people are going to start expecting it. And I don't want to do that just yet.
I was going to cue the chat, but also I don't know if this is really a good
Everyone has more info than Gur. I will say a few things before we go, because we are getting to the wrap up time. So here are the things that I want to go over before we go. Every Wednesday at 8 o'clock we'll be here doing D&D 5th edition. Thursdays at 8:30 we go live with our riffs from Palladium Books. Definitely check that out. Super fun. Friday we've been doing kind of just like a Friday fuck around stream where we just kind of play whatever. It's been Fall Guys for the most part, but I think this Friday we're going to be doing Tabletop Simulator. Have we pretty much made that a?
I think so.
We're all good on that.
Yeah, I think so.
By me.
And if I have enough people, if I have the number of people that I think, we very well could be playing Coup. A wonderful game of deceit.
That's cool.
Cool.
That's
No,
Coup.
Not
Cool.
for me. You fucking dad.
And you know what? And this is something that I'd love to open up to the audience as well. If you have a PC, you have Tabletop Simulator, and you want to take part, just all you got to do is be an active part of our community. Be an active part of our community. Let us get to know you. We're nice people, right? I mean,
Speak
some
for
of us are.
yourself.
That Hallie
I'm a
character's
monster.
pretty nosy, but she's all right.
All right. Well, I think that'll about do it, guys. We had fun times and wonderful
laughed.
people.
We cried.
I'm basically always
We
crying.
raged.
So that's
We raged. Oh, just wait. We only did one round of combat. The rage is still building.
Give me more
So
rage.
Come back next week for more rage. And
Despite-
also another thing, I keep coming up with the things as soon as I'm like, oh, we're gonna close it out now. I got. Don't just think that you can only interact with us while we're streaming. I am on Discord, Twitch, all kinds of manner of social media. Message me and tell me you have an idea for something in the campaign. Message me and tell me that you want this item or this thing. I can go in and take points away from you in order to compensate for redeeming something off stream. Please, by all means, if it's 3 o'clock at night, you wake up and you're like, oh my God, Quentin needs this. DM me, please.
Quentin needs much. Anything else there, Dungeon Daddy? We haven't quite passed Lord of the Rings for the number of endings just yet, but we're close.
Have we beaten Dark Knight yet?
Well, I have something to add.
Son of a bitch.
I picked my other spell. It's Thunderwave. And
Thunderwave, okay.
I'm pretty excited about it.
No.
Does anyone know the school of which
There is
Thunderwave came from? Because I have absolutely no idea the school.
You almost said Thunderlove, and I think that's a better spell.
Thunderlove? Yes, Gib. Gib Thunderlove. No? No one?
No.
Okay, cool.
Also, this goes for my players. If you have an idea for something that you want to see, if you have a homebrew idea, like you're like, oh man, I think this spell would be really cool, but I don't see it in my spell list. Can we talk about that? You know, I'm very open to tweaking things and kind of like making things for you. I want you guys to have fun, so I want you to have things.
I will
wanna give them to
say
you.
that I've only had two so
No,
my
not you.
experience with
Anyone but you.
my experience with D&D is like kind of limited. I've listened to like a couple of podcasts. I played one campaign halfway through with some friends, and then there's been this. And so far, like from my experience, like the best GM or DMs are the ones who like allow for the most creativity. And Armand, I think, is kicking ass at that. Like it's been a lot of fun playing this game with you guys. And I think it's because Armand's not constantly like putting his fucking thumb down on people, which is great.
Aegis will not be nicer to you.
So it's nothing to
Literally,
do with my.
that's just my style. That's literally just my style. I want if you guys, this is just as much your world as it is mine, and if you come up with an idea, I want to do it. I mean, it's like with the first combat that we had, not the first, the combat in the sewers, where Gur was like, I want to take my javelin and I want to stick it into this guy and I want to pole vault over him to be in front of the next guy. And I'm like, well, technically you really can't do that in D&D. I mean, there's no rules governing that, but I'm like, hell yeah. Let's figure out a way to make this happen.
Yeah. Like D&D is a game of imagination. So like I fucking love it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
No, you guys are gonna do it. No, you can't have magic items. I don't think they're fair. Me.
It's dumb.
All right, everybody. Do we have a raid set up, ready to go, picked out?
Yeah, I'm gonna raid. You can raid things, people. Let's do this, guys.
Hey, everybody, make sure that when you pop into this raid, of all three of us that are going in this raid, make sure that you spam the meta hat. Spam the meta hat. I want
Meta
you
hat
guys
the fuck
to get
out of them.
I want every Lord and Lady of Fate to get timed out by Nightbot, okay? If you didn't get timed out, you didn't do a good enough job.
All right. Here we go.
All right, say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, I hate us.